Okay.
It's another song for James. And I also want to tell a story about something. I'll probably tell it without the microphone. I'll tell it from here. But while I was here today, a package came to my dear friend's house, and it had a CD in it, ironically, right? Called The Tan Mule. And a quick story behind the CD, The Tan Mule, was that we were on MCA Records at one time, and we had a 3-album contract, firm deal, which is what it's called. So, but over the Christmas holidays of 1996 or 97, the company was sold to Seagram's. And so what they did is they dropped all their bands after Christmas, or after we came back. So we realized that all the samples were on the list to be dropped as well. And then they realized that we had a good deal, which was a very rare deal, which meant a firm 3-album deal. That meant they have got to put up $350,000 to make our next album. That's what they sounded like when they heard the deal. So anywho, they said, well, we're not going to pay it, and we want to drop you. And it's like, well, sorry, you got to pay us the money, or that's it. So they played a game, and we played a game together, which was that, okay, we want to hear the songs for the next album, and after that, we'll decide if we're going to keep you or drop you. And no, wait, let's go back. We wanted to be dropped. We had a very horrible deal. There was a great deal as far as the legalities went with the obligations on behalf of the record company, but there was absolutely, but we then realized that we were on a deal that we were stuck on permanently for a long time. And we were like, very interesting. So the way we got off the label was that we had to make a record that sounded so bad, but also that it was sellable. So it was a very fine line we're going down here. So we had to deliver a record to them that we were hoping they would drop us over, okay? But at the same time, it had to be good enough in case they did take it on and then paid us the money, and then we went and made the album in the real fashion. The Tan Mule was that album. So we're like, for like $400, we made this album and got out of a potentially worse than Elvis Presley. I mean, the Beatles, a lot of people have been in these deals that are just horrendous, and you're stuck on the label forever. This wonderfully lovely album got us off our deal, which is great. That's the God's honest truth. So we didn't want the $350,000. We wanted off the label. But they realized that they had to either pay. We weren't that easy to drop, so they tried to drop us, and it wasn't as easy as they thought. So I come into Amber's house tonight, Woodson's house, in their beautiful home here. And this came today, didn't it? And you're opening it up, and it's like the Tan Mule. And I go, I've got a funny story to tell you. So this bizarre album, and if you notice, there's like stuff all over the place. We had Andy Sheldon playing some songs about Joey Frost, who was a very interesting character right there from the Manchester Cinema. He used to run the projector, and he used to drive around in something called the Tan Mule, and it was written on his license plate. We're like, well, that'll be the cover, And then we're like, now we've got to work on the songs to get us off the album, or get us off MCA Records. And as soon as they heard Joey, which is about Joey Frost, who was right there. We found that in the high school. A lot of work went into that as far as that part. But we handed it to them. It was the most ironic, weirdest position to be in, is to give it to a major label, MCA Records, and to pray that they hate it. Whoever does that. You're like always going like, man, this is it. This is the hit, And it was, we were dropped. They dropped us. Thank you, Joey Frost. I love you. So that's a little story. I'm going to play a song now for James. James has lost some family member recently, and he's got one in hospice as we speak. play it maybe live twice in my life. So we'll see if I get it right. That's it? Just one? Or was it the last of like 10?
The what? Oh, yeah, just the one. Because it's on the half hour, it just does one.
Because I can't wait for the full.
I didn't even hear it. That's weird.
I thought I didn't hear the first like 8 if it's 8 at 9 o'clock, you know. I'm like worried. I'm like, you didn't. We got a cuckoo clock behind us, which is awesome. Wooden chair, I keep falling like a feather. One empty glass, a crazy past that reminds me of another. I'm 17 and I'll find a way, because I'm undecided like a question. Hold my hand, it's never been too many times, too many places. I'll fight to find my way back again. Asleep on a beach with a smile. You couldn't know how I never knew. Too many names, too many faces. Too many names, too many faces. Whoa. A broken wing, a wooden chair, I keep falling like a feather. One empty glass, a crazy past that reminds me of another. I'll fight to find my way back again. Asleep on a beach with a smile. You couldn't know how I never knew. Too many names, too many faces. Too many names, too many faces. I'm 17. I'm 17. Chord it again. No. I'm 17.
Nice.
What's that to James?
Did I finish it?